Let us forget fights and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country, we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say,
yes, indeed, now more than ever before, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production. Welcome to the Dynamic Hour again, another opportunity that you and I have to converse. And as you know, today marks 10 years since I have been on air, serving you, trying my best to serve you with excellence. Today mark 10 years since I have been on air doing my due. So I want to say to you, I'm happy to be on this journey, serving you, continuing to serve you. I started 10 years ago on radio, on social media, doing this, and I'm still here. Thank God Almighty.
Okay, now just saying good morning to Ron and Middleton Coy. They're right here, and they represent the consumers in what I deem, a kind of exploitation that we have seen over the last 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, many years. And now that there is a organization set up looking at our interest as consumers, I am happy. So Ron, tell us about this particular organization and what it stands for, when it started and that kind of stuff.
Yes, so Kim, I was on the basis that GOCA was created in the year 2011, and we have as a fundamental view at GOCA that consumer education is consumer protection, right? That is our philosophy. And Kim, over the last 3 years, from our formation date in 2011, we have been engaged in a number of activities, consumer affairs activities, and ranging from public education forums to...
Yes, so that was Ron Redhead then, all right? And you know Ron Redhead now. You realize he was very slim then. I interviewed him way back when, all right? So I'm starting off with him. So you see, I have been on that journey for quite a while, all right? I've been on the journey for quite a while. So I'm taking you back somewhat for those who are viewing to get a little taste of the journey.
All right, let me just make sure that he's here. yesterday. He told me he would pop on by. He's normally here very early. Yeah, he's normally here very early. But let us continue. It's an open line. The number is 435-4817. 435-4817. We still have some time. 435-4817. That's the number to call to get on the inside. I think he's here. I think a vehicle. I am hearing a vehicle on the outside. So maybe he's here now. But he's normally very early, yeah? Again, the number 435-4817. It's an open line, giving you a chance to have your say. 435-4817. Look, it is very clear that this administration, they are not caring, they are not loving, because they collect a lot of money in taxes, but they are not fixing the roads. They collect a lot of money in taxes, and they are not fixing the healthcare problems in the country. They collect a lot of...
Right, so that's Zaley there, and you know she's now big. She often just pop in. She would just pop in the studio, right? So that's some years ago. She's now what? 6. She's now 6. She's now 6 years old. All right? So again, just a little throwback. Just a little throwback. 10 years. Yeah, easy, you know. A good journey, boy.
Man, out for change.
Right, so folks, nothing and strange in the life of a man out for change. So we have a man here who is out for change. He's fighting for the betterment of the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique, specifically the people of Carriacou and Petite Martinique, right? But generally, Grenada. Good morning, Tevin. How you doing?
Good morning, Kim. I'm good. How are you doing?
I am super fine, man.
Excellent, excellent.
Right, you have to put the mic.
Yes,
also.
indeed, right.
Beautiful, that's better.
Good morning to you, Kim. Good morning to your listeners on Facebook, the Facebook Live. Good morning to your listeners on Vibes FM Carriacou, and of course on Fresh FM. Good morning to the people of Carriacou and Petite Martinique. Love your loads.
Right.
And of course, good morning to you in the diaspora and wherever you
Beautiful.
are listening.
Right, let's get straight into it, because we kind of...
Well, first of all, Kim, let me encourage Grenadians, Carriacouans, Petite Martinicans to pray for the Bahamas. We all know what has transpired there with regards to Hurricane Dorian, and we encourage people to continue to pray, continue to assist in whatever way that you can.
Right, so that's the Honorable Tevin there, right? He looks a bit different. That was then. Yeah. 10 years, all right? 10 years of programming.
Yes, sir. So what the King of Corn is saying, I'm the prince of garbage. And the people continue voting for that. So if they get 2%, let them take the 2%, because 2% has no value right now. You cannot go in the bank with a penny. So let them take the thing that has no value, because this is what they continue voting for. This is why they continue holding up the hand of the evil one. They become lookout men and women for the evil one. So he has to give them things of no value. Take all your penny. 2% has no value in Grenada anymore. You cannot use it. You all vote for things of no value, and all your master giving all the things of no value. Take it and keep quiet. Good morning.
All right. Right, Dr. Pett, the whole issue of this industrial unrest, that is now playing out, very prominently, because people are saying, boy, look as though next week will be a kind of week, and the following week, because it's not a teacher issue, but it's all public servants. Everybody want to see what would happen here on forward, because they all looking forward to the day when they would retire and get a little kakada to go home with and get a little pension.
But people should get on board with the teachers, either other entities, other establishments.
But I think all the unions are kind of speaking with one voice.
Right, so that's Dr. Pett. Remember, we always, during the 10 years, we would go in the boxing ring from time to time. All right, just down memory lane, giving you a little piece of what we went through. That journey was not easy.
Creditors and investors in the period, the first term of the New National Party. And when we know the history with that opportunity was wrongly squandered by Dr. Mitchell. So here we are back to square one. In fact, on Sunday I was doing some campaigning and I was speaking to a young couple. They would be youths. And the young lady was saying because of the turmoil, the internal turmoil that happened when the NDC was in office in the last time, she was a little wary about supporting the NDC again, you know, and she needed assurances from me that it's a different party, it's a different group of people, this is not going to happen again. And one of the things she said to me in that conversation is...
Right, that's the Honorable Claudette Joseph now. Yeah, at the time she was just Claudette Joseph. All right. Yeah, it's a wonderful thing to look back. 10 years of radio and social media, and it was not easy. Do not believe it was easy.
The physician put the finger up to check the prostate. Believe you me, I believe, and the evidence I've seen, and again, yesterday I checked because I don't just come in and speak out of my head. I checked the 2017, 2018 internal medicine book, and again it confirmed what I believe. The so-called digital rectal exam.
Yes, so that's Dr. Sebastian Peters. Then he passed away, may his soul rest in peace. He used to be on the program quite frequently on a weekly basis, educating us on matters regarding diabetes, prostate, and other things, health-wise, all right? So may his soul rest in perfect peace. So it was not easy on that journey.
Well, I'm here in Guam to support Albert Benjamin, a gentleman who is about, mid-50s. Albert, how old are you?
I'm 63 years.
63. In fact, I skipped some age. 63 years. He lives in Stony Gut. What happened was the NNP administration, in constructing a road in Stony Gut, they decided to expand the road, make it motorable. The gentleman obliged to give them, a little space where his house was.
Right, so that's your humble servant there, standing up with a citizen of Grenada, protesting up there in Grove, and I see Joseph Cyrus next door. That's Sayo, old police, always with me wherever I go. He's still around, all right? He's still around there, so we went up to Grove, and we protested, all right? We want, 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 we want. So that was the march for better health care, right? From the Greenbridge area all the way to the Ministry of Health. And on that march, I saw a while ago some men and women who were on that march and they passed away. They are no longer with us, and may their soul rest in peace. I see K Foot, he passed away. I saw Raymond, he passed away. I saw about 4 or 5 others who passed away there on that march. May their soul rest in peace. So it was not easy. You had people who fought and they are no longer with us. I give thanks for their life and their service. All right? So it was not easy. Don't believe it was. I repeat that over and over. May their soul rest in peace. There are so many people who came on that journey when I started, and they passed to the great beyond. They died on that journey, but they fought a good fight. May their soul rest in peace. Celebrating 10 years.
Well, I'm here in Guam.
No, not this one. Celebrating 10 years. I look back on what we did over the many years. And I can tell you, it was not easy. It was not easy. All right?
Good afternoon.
Kim,
Hey.
I find you don't know what kid they want. I find you wasn't kid.
All right, well, stay there and take it. If I was then stay there and take it.
You for what job so you can't say the virus and go.
Oh, what the job did?
You will bring on the virus too.
Oh, so job was spread the virus?
Well, you don't find?
Boy, go to school and stop talking this stupidness out you backwardness. Go home. Where you there in the road? Go home. And go and sleep. Go and show your pee. Go and show your pee out of the basin. Stop talking your stupidness. What's wrong with this? Watch.
Right. So, yeah, it was full of fun, drama, all right, satire. It was just wonderful over the many years. Don't forget that, over the many years.
They are doing nothing to help these people. But today, who they had on some radio program? The big old tomcat. You know who is he? You know the guy? The NNP administration today had the big old tomcat. After cell phone gates, after all the amount of hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't know if they were watching pornography. I don't know. But boy, oh boy, that cell phone bill was a lot. I don't know if they were using Pornhub all over the night. That's not my business. That's my concern. I am concerned about taxpayers' money, boy. They had him on some program today. The big tomcat. Meow! The big tomcat. Yes. But that is how the NNP administration treats the people of this country.
Yes. So, looking back, all right, looking back, that journey was not easy. You had to be tactical. You had to be strategic. You had to come up with creative ways of getting the message out there. So the people who were there with me through that journey, you will know it was fun. It was tough. Sometimes it was good. Sometimes it was drama. Sometimes it was what it was.
But once you're in a vehicle, you would realize that the roads are bad. He told himself 30 years ago, and even recently, as 20 years ago, spoke about the bad roads. Oh, yeah. No, Keith Mitchell has the chance to fix it. He's not doing so. We are calling on Keith Mitchell to fix the roads. Yes. We are also here standing inside.
Right. So, yes. So that was one of the protest action again. You know, I staged a number of protests in this country and demonstration in this country. All right. I led. I did not follow. I led. I'm not a follower. I'm a leader. So we staged a number of protest actions throughout the country. All right. Some people believe that this thing is just like that, you know, just overnight and everything happened. No. It was a journey.
While on radio, maybe you had the opportunity to listen to him online, maybe out there in the diaspora, and you had that encounter with him on radio. I mean, this is your opportunity. It was not planned, but you know, in the spur of the moment, I want to just give this program as a tribute to George Grant. In fact, this morning I wanted to do the pledge to ask of you to give financially to the program to keep this program going. But I will not do that this morning. I want to give you this time to speak about George Grant, to to say whatever you want to say, to extend condolences to his family, to his friends, to whoever. This is your moment. You're free to do so. So it's a tribute. This program is all in honor of George Grant. I may not be able to play the kind of music that I should play during these times because, you know, it was not a planned thing. But just saying, as I heard the news this morning. Good morning, caller. You're live.
Good morning, Kim.
Yeah, how you doing?
Kim the King, Caracol.
Hey, Kim.
Yeah.
My good friend and brother.
Oh boy.
It's tough.
I woke up to the news this morning, you know, and I'm still basically speechless trying to put myself together because I and George, we went way back, since in the maybe 95, 96, we've been together. I remember the first time meeting him, you know, when he was staying at the Tantin Terrace there, you know, and I wanted some assistance. I went there. He didn't know me, I didn't know him, and he was so warm. I remember with him and his mother there, he was taking care of his mother, and that cat he always talk about, you know, and it was just something else. We grew this relationship, and when I got into radio, I carried this program for years, without a flaw. I enjoyed it. He taught me a lot in journalism, in broadcast, and like you said, he was this type of guy who was just warm, and he had this, he got the respect, but you know, it was built in him that you couldn't avoid just, you know, admiring a guy like that. He used to come to my place in Caracol and on vacation, just stay with me. I said, George, just take, you know, whatever. Brought his programs live from Caracol many times, you know, with him sitting in my home or wherever facility I choose to accommodate him. And we went way back, you know. We always.
Yes, so that was Kim the King there, and we were paying tribute to the late George Grant. May his soul rest in peace. That journey saw a lot of great men and women coming on it, and we saw some exit, right, going to the great beyond. I want to again say, may his soul rest in peace. May his soul rest in perfect peace. So that there, just saying, was, you know, Kim the King there, his voice. We had plenty motorcades island-wide.
Thank you. So please support Kevin James. Support Kevin James on the election. Remember, vote for Kevin James. Support for Kevin Mitchell and DC. Support for Pulev and Caracol and Vijay Mati.
Yes, right. So that was that protest, yeah, that protest, not a protest, sorry, the motorcade. I remember all these things, I initiated those things, all right? I initiated those things. That was not party. It was not NDC. In fact, during those times, NDC was more or less dead, all right? So I was energizing the people, getting the people together so that they can understand the struggle and what we have to do to get in power over the many, many years. So it was not a walk in the park. Don't believe it was a walk in the park.
Not outside. You're not making it rush anything. You're making sure that the X is inside of the box. And you must tell your child or children, the young people who are going to vote for the first time on election day, when you get that ballot paper, you're looking for the symbol, the heart. Forget about the other symbols. You are looking for the symbol, the heart.
Yeah, it was about public education. It was about making people aware as to what they had to do on election day. I tell you this, we had fun on that journey. 10 years together. 10 years on that journey. And I'm really happy I been on that journey, and I continue to be on that journey. I came up with creative ways to get the message out with little resources from the people over the many, many, many years. All right. Some people wondered how Kim did it. I did it with the assistance of great many people with the little resources that I had. All right. I came up with really creative ways to get the message out. Do you know that it was the New National Party who introduced contract labor in the public service here in Grenada, Carriacou, and PT Martinique? Do you know that it was the New National Party who introduced contract labor in the public service here in Grenada, Carriacou, and PT Martinique? Yes, Keith Mitchell was the leader of that organization and still is. The question you have to ask yourself, what purpose did that serve? I can tell you, a lot of public officers join the public service and they're on contract, they're on some letter, and they're retiring back into poverty without any pension, without any job security at all. They cannot go to the bank, they cannot go to the credit union, so there is no way they would be able to get a loan to buy a piece of land, to build a house, to buy a car. And thanks to the New National Party, a lot of Grenadians who are working in the public service are suffering that fate. No job security at all. So the poverty rate in this country must be high. That is why we hear of 45% unemployment in the country. This must scare anyone who is reasonable in their thinking. Grenadians, you need to understand, contract labor is not good for you, neither your friends nor your family. You will retire back into poverty. You will not be able to go to the bank. You will not be able to go to the credit union to get any loan. We are calling on the government to make permanent all the folks who are working within the public service and are on contract or on letter. Make them permanent. In fact, that would not cost the government 1 cent. The time is now. Right, so I did a number of videos promoting a number of things, right? Just looking back, looking back on that journey and what we did during that time. It was not smooth sailing always, but I can tell you, it was wonderful. It was wonderful. Trust me on that one. It was wonderful. I cannot regret it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Grenadians all, wherever you are, here at home and in the diaspora, I want to state to you that I fully endorse Deacon Mitchell's candidacy for the leadership of the National Democratic Congress. I believe in this young man. I believe he will do Grenada good, and he will also do the NDC party good. I have full confidence in him. He's very humble. He is hardworking. He is also very successful in his profession as a corporate lawyer. He puts people first. He's grassroots. And not only that, the Grenadian people are behind this young man. Amazingly, I've never seen that kind of interest in the National Democratic Congress convention in all my life. People just want to know. Ladies and gentlemen, Grenadians all, wherever you are, here at home and in the diaspora, I want to state to you that I fully endorse Deacon Mitchell's candidacy for the leadership of the National Democratic Congress. I believe in this young man. I believe he will do Grenada good, and he will also do the NDC party good. I have full confidence in him. He's very humble. He is hardworking. He is also very successful in his profession as a corporate lawyer. He puts people first. He's grassroots. And not only that, the Grenadian people are behind this young man. Amazingly, I've never seen that kind of interest in the National Democratic Congress convention in all my life. People just want to know when the convention will be and when the leader will be elected and announced publicly. There has been a fire that this gentleman light in the hearts of Grenadians. You know, people believe that there is a good chance of us winning the election and getting rid of Keith Mitchell and the NNP. And that's the ultimate goal. The goal is to ensure that come the election, Keith Mitchell is removed and the NNP is removed from office,
and we chart a new course. People are fed up with what's happening in the country. High electricity costs, high unemployment, high poverty rates. Yes, so that's your humble servant there endorsing Deacon Mitchell then, but now the most honorable Deacon Mitchell, Prime Minister of Grenada, Carriacou, and P.T. Martinique. All right? Yeah, it's just amazing. Looking back on the journey, we had Youth for Change. Don't forget, we had Youth for Change. All right? We were out there doing our thing.
All right. What could we do to stop Mitchell from winning? We gotta vote. Oh yes, we gotta vote now. What could we do to stop Mitchell from lying? We gotta vote. Oh yes, we gotta vote now. What could we do to stop Mitchell from winning? Vote. What could we do to stop Mitchell? All right. What could we do to stop Mitchell from winning? We gotta vote. Oh yes, we gotta vote now. What could we do to stop Mitchell from lying?
So we had Youth for Change. Remember, I started Youth for Change. We went around the country raising awareness on a number of issues and encouraging people to vote. All right, that was Ron Redhead then, and he was elected and he became the Honorable Ron Redhead. All right. Yeah, the journey. Some people underestimate what we did to arrive at this place. Some people thought, well, you know, the thing just happened that way. No.
Make some nice vocabulary. Now we all know Kem Jones about bad. But in spite of his background, say what you want. Had it not been for his persistent and committed dedication and continual service towards realizing this journey, we would not be here today. So Kem, this is how we do it in Carriacou and P.T. Martinique. With appreciation, we present Kem Jones for his outstanding service to the public, especially to the people of P.T. Martinique and Carriacou, Extension Grenada, from the NDC Carriacou and P.T. Martinique constituency. Kem, boy, we love you. We thank you. And continue with boots on the ground. I will say boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Kem, of course.
Thank you very much, Mr. Minister. Boy, I'm shocked. I'm in awe. Where did he go? Kem Jones did it.
His background. See you. Make some nice vocabulary to me. Now we all know Kem Jones about bad. But in spite of his background, say what you want. Had it not been for his persistent and committed dedication and continual service towards realizing this journey, we would not be here today. So Kem, this is how we do it in Carriacou and P.T. Martinique. With appreciation, we present Kem Jones for his outstanding service to the public, especially to the people of P.T. Martinique and Carriacou, Extension Grenada, from the NDC Carriacou and P.T. Martinique constituency. Kem, boy, we love you. We thank you. And continue with boots on the ground. I will say boots on the ground. Boots on the ground.
Thank you very much, Mr. Minister. Boy, I'm shocked. I'm in awe. Where did it? Cam James did it. Hold on.
Right, so that's your humble servant. So I went up to Carriacou, and thank you very much, the Honorable Tevin Andrews, for giving me that award. Thank you very much. Right, that plaque of appreciation. Thank you very much, sir. So it was that journey, right? And I'm really happy to have been on that journey. Good, we won the election. Yes, so we won the election, and you know, I had a big thing here at my place by the time the news was announced, right? We had a wonderful time here at my place. You know, it was really great if you ask me. It was really, really great. And people came out. I had fun during the period. Did carnival, you know, I had a cock. It was just fun. It was just fun. The entire journey was full of fun. It was not easy, but full of fun and happiness and joy. Right? The most honorable Deacon Mitchell, he, you know, became Prime Minister.
All right, so, you know, sometimes you can be an outlier, a one-man army, and for a long time he was in the wilderness fighting the good fight by himself. Right, so he is largely responsible for a lot of the terror that happened in Ville. That's the truth.
Right, so the most honorable Deacon Mitchell there became Prime Minister, and you know, he acknowledged the journey, and I thank you, sir. And folks, as I said to you, that's your humble servant. So that's your boy, you know, 10 years of information, 10 years of motivation, 10 years of serious activism, 10 years of encouraging people, saying that we can do it. Because remember, we were down and out. People counted us out. For 10 years. All right? 10 years. And I came out. I remembered in 2014, I started the program. And, you know, it was like that. Going on air, motivating, encouraging, because a lot of people were more or less saying, well, NDC done. NDC fini, gasa. But I pulled people back together. I motivated you. I encouraged you. I told you we could do it. We had it in us. We lost in 2013 all the seats, 15 seats. NDC was demoralized, flat on its face. Big men went into hiding. And big men cried. I came out and we continued that journey. I did it in many ways, unique ways. When NDC couldn't pull together a protest or a march, I was able to get the resources and do that, to create that awareness, that buzz in the country. So it was not just 8 months. It was 8 years. And then we're enjoying 2 years of celebrations, or so far. Right? So it was a matriculative kind of a climbing, all right? Climax to reach to this point. It was not just you saying, well, let's go to the polls. We had to do certain things. Protests for better health care, protests, bad roads, protests, job security, protests, demonstrate, raise the awareness. So when NDC couldn't do it, I was able to do it. I was able to mobilize and organize the people, busloads of people, motorcades around the island, because the party was flat on its face. They couldn't mobilize resources and people to come on board at that time. Never you forget that. We planted that seed. And then we lost in 2018. And boy, they give Kem Jones rare blows because they thought, well, look, Kem Jones is the man doing everything, right? And I took all the blows. And again, they were flat on their face. Everybody, a lot of them went and hide. Went back to the drawing board. I came back on. I motivated. I encouraged the people. I intensified my activism. I intensified the work. I didn't back down. I call on the people in the diaspora. I call on the people in Grenada to do what they must do to change the NNP, to change the regime. I was threatened with lawsuit upon lawsuit, but I still didn't back down. No, because I knew what we wanted. All right? Then there were those within the NDC who say, well, Kem Jones want leadership, Kem Jones want this, Kem Jones want that. And they were not backing off. And I said, look, if I have to drag you out, I go drag you out, because I'm tough, I'm radical when it comes to winning. And I dealt with some of them really, really harshly, but today we are friends. I embrace them. Because when we win, we're going to embrace, we're going to dance, we're going to celebrate. But to win, you got to do certain things. And then we engaged the most, well, he's the most honorable Deacon Mitchell now, but we engaged the young professionals, right? Yeah, behind the scenes, Deacon Mitchell then, Kijana Romaine, Andrea St. Bernard, there's a whole list of them. We were in constant dialogue, all right? Youth for Change, it was not easy. We engage potential people who could change things in the country. We did it in good ways. So don't believe that this thing was, just looking back. Sometimes you have to reflect, look back. It was not easy. And, it was nice. It was a good fight. A good fight and a strategic one. Because people needed that motivation because NDC was flat. And that is what people must remember. NDC was flat on its face. All those guys who you see talking and believe that they know it all, they went into hiding. They went into hiding. They were afraid, scared, twice. But I stayed the course. I stayed the course. And when NDC won that last election, I still continue to stay the course. I could have gone into government. Yeah. You think they could have refused me? No. Maybe they would have tried, but no. But I decided no. Because tactically, I'm a student of history and I know that during 2008, 2013, when NDC won the election, nearly all the people went into government who were doing all the work for the party. Government, this board, that board, this ministry, that. And they just leave the party flat on the face. All right? I said, nah, I'm staying out here and fight the good fight, even if NDC is in government. You hear me? I ain't get a nail. I ain't get a cleaning work. I ain't get nothing. And I ain't worrying a thing because I know why I'm in this and why I'm fighting. I'm fighting for Grenada, Karakwan, Piti Matnik, a better Grenada for my children and children. You hear me? When NNP won the election, you remember Sheldon Scott, he gone in, he became X and became Y, a whole pile of them who won radio and so on. You remember that? But for me, I am here, I'm still here after 10 years. I am still here after 10 years. Today marks 10 years of being on this journey. Same Kem Jones. No fuss, no fight, same kind of thing. You go throw down a dance, you understand? You go drink a liquor beer, you go drink a liquor rivers, you go mix, you go mingle, you go come to the funeral, you go come to the event, you go be there. Same Kem Jones. Morning on radio, nighttime on the radio. Doing anything? Yeah. Yeah, you know, some of the guys, they get big work, they big up day and they big up day. They drive in a big car. I ain't have no car. Right? I don't have no car. Same guy taking the bus. Right? Same simple guy. If I have something and you ask, I give you. If I ain't have, you know, if I want to cuss your ass, I'm cussing you openly. You understand? Same Kem Jones. I ain't putting my mouth in no bag. Blazing you right there and then. That's Kem Jones. And if I want to tell you, you do good, you do well, yeah, I'm telling you. That's how I operate. What you see is what you get. You hear me? That's Kem Jones for you. 10 years. Wonderful journey. And I continue to work. I continue to be here, volunteering my time and effort. No pay, don't believe that in the 10 years, I receive some salary every month. I get in some salary. You're joking or what? You watch. You're joking. Your mother what? I volunteered my time and effort. 10 years. But I couldn't do it without you. In all the talk, the main ingredient in the journey has always been the people. Remember, I said Res Publica is the people's business. This is the people's business, and I've always stood with the people. You hear me? I have always stood with the people at the center of all of this. There are a group of people. Every month, I call on them, I send them messages, and they give me the little that they have to keep this operation going. You hear me? We don't depend on NDC or NNP or PLM or GLP. We don't depend on the government to give. No. To keep this operation going, the people, ordinary, simple people, given towards this program, keeping it going for the last 10 years. And when I did the calculation, because you remember we need about $8,000 to $9,000 every month, and I calculate the amount of money people gave towards this program, over $1 million in a decade to keep this program going, right? I can't tell you that I have $5, $20, $50, $100 in savings. You hear me? Because it was just about the expenditure of the program to keep it going, because I was not collecting a salary. So I can't tell you that I was able to save this and stash away this and no. No. At the center of what I do was honesty. At the center of what I do. Every time we do the pledge, we reach the amount required, we stop. We never took more than what we required. And I thank God for that. I remain true and honest with the people of the program. Yeah? For 10 years, I was not able to pay NIS like other people. 10 years. Free service. I dedicated myself and time to this undertaking, to this mission. 10 years. You hear me? Yes. But I feel good because we were victorious after 8 years of hard work. Some people don't want to acknowledge it, but that's the reality of hard work, of people motivating others, saying register, saying vote. it was not easy, right? And I'm still here with you after 10 years. After 10 years, I'm still here with you. You hear me? And we will continue this journey. We will continue this journey because we have a lot to achieve together. You can't get complacent. There are some people who are so caught up with the victory that they become complacent. You know, there are some, again, they get a little work in government and they become bougie, they become big, you know, they forget where they came from. They forget they were in the wilderness for 20-something years. Well, 10 years straight, they were in the wilderness. But they get a little walk and, you know, they on top of the wall. When they see you, they're watching you so. They're watching you so. You go in some of them ministries and you see them with a big jacket and tie. You see them in certain big vehicles and things, and they, you know, and you say to yourself, okay, all right, okay, we're still out here, you know. It'll work because NDC in power and so on, and that's kind of normal. Normal, your government win, your party wins the election, you get a little work here and you get a little work there, and so on, right? Yeah. Some of them, again, you know, they become so big. Every time they have a little show, a little event, national thing, they get VIP treatment. They get invited to come and sit down and shake hands and, you know, yeah. I remember vividly that there were, you know, NDC won the election and so on. And the first event, either the first or the second major national event and so on, you know, they invited people, and I saw all the people in the balcony, and they, you know, and they got invited. They get special invitation and so on. And I was there mixing and mingling with the ordinary people. And a guy came up to me and said, Kem Jones, but boy, you work so damn hard. Down here, you're there with the people. I say, well, that's Kem Jones, right? And then what got back to some of these people who play, you know? They say, well, so you send an invitation to all kind of people, and you ain't send an invitation to Kem Jones, or official invitation to this and that. You know, some of the people, they get so caught up. They're so happy and they're playing so big and so, you know. I remember the first sitting or the second sitting at the parliament and so on. They, you know, who get big invitation and you know. And so I went there. A partner said, where's your invitation? So what invitation? I don't need any invitation to come to the parliament. He said, boy, I'm taking you and I'm bringing you in the official area without an invitation. Because he knew what I did to get there. So I'm saying that, you know, sometimes you learn as you go. Because there are some people right now, they get like a walk on thing. I'm glad for them. What's wrong with you? I'm glad for them. They think and you're seeing them and so on. But they never understood fully the journey and what we did to reach to this point. And some of them, they forget there will be another election. Huh? So you might be getting your like a paycheck and thing. Sometimes you have to still say, boy, watch, came outside here still fighting the fight. Let me put in a little envelope, a little $50, a little $100, right? Because you want him to continue to fight the fight because you're a beneficiary, right? You get contract, you get this, you get that, you get all kind of big work. You're doing this there and you're doing that. They put something in an envelope and say, Kem, just hold that by. Pay a little bill, keep the thing going, right? Don't forget where you came from and the journey. There are a lot of public officers who were victimized and so on, and I stood with them, you know, people who were fighting for their pension and so on. I stood with them and, you know, so never forget. And in all of this, remain humble. Nothing don't move me. I don't need plenty to be happy. I am with the people, and I just want the NDC to survive because I know the NDC means well. I want the most honorable Deacon Mitchell to win another election and another election and another election because I know he has a good heart. I know he's kind, he's loving. He's a decent person. And the team of men and women, I love them dearly. I love them dearly. I want to big up the most honorable Deacon Mitchell. You're a good gentleman. You're a decent gentleman. And once you're there, I'm here. And I have your back. I'm going to defend you anywhere and everywhere. That's important. You're a good gentleman. I want to big up the Honorable Andy Williams. Big up your whole self. I want to big up the Honorable Tevin Andrews. I want to big up the Honorable Kieran James. I want to big up the Honorable Joseph Andel. I want to big up the Honorable Dennis Conwell. I want to big up the Honorable Quince Britton. I want to big up the Honorable Claudette Joseph. I want to big up the Honorable Lennox Andrews, the Honorable David Andrews. I want to big up the Honorable Gloria Thomas. I want to big up the Honorable Delma Thomas. I want to big up the Honorable Philip Tellisford. I want to big up the Honorable Jonathan Lacrette. I want to big up the good partner, the Honorable Ron Redhead. I want to big up all the MPs, all of them who won their seats, all who are serving in our parliament, right, on the NDC side. I want to big you all up. I want to big up your whole self. You hear me? And continue to do what you're doing. I have your back. I'm out here. Yes, 10 years celebrating this journey. 10 years celebrating this journey. Today marks 10 years since I have been doing this, serving you with excellence. It was not easy, but you know your boy. Ade. Where the day? Came the day. I've been with you 10 years ago, and I continue on that journey with you, remaining the same simple guy. I don't show off. I don't wrench on people. I don't, that's not me. I don't cut style on people. Simple. I go anywhere. And that's how I operate. You see me today, I was so 10 years ago. Nice, simple, loving, kind. When I meet you, I grab you, I hug you, that's how I do it. But I want to thank the people who stood with me for the last 10 years. All right? No matter you came on board 5 years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 8 years ago, 10 years ago, I want to thank you sincerely. Because if it was not for you, I would not have been here. Because remember, the NDC was not giving this program anything. NDC, in fact, couldn't even get resources at the time to do anything. Right? So I had to do it through the program. Mobilize resources through the program to do things. Don't forget that. They didn't have money. Sometimes I just laugh when I reflect, when I think about what we went through. Right? Yeah. And that is why sometimes I see certain people and how they treat certain people and how they look down on certain people because they get a little walk, because they're in certain positions now and so on. And I would just laugh. All right? Because if the NDC is not in power, they have no work. They won't get all the big work they have there and all the board this and they're on that board and they're on this place. They're up there, so they ain't getting that. Thanks to the NDC, they got that. All right? Don't forget where you came from. So most times you hear me laughing. Sometimes jeer sometime while I talk, just reflect in the mind, reflecting on the journey, what we've been through, how we were able to do it. Right? It was not easy, and all people needed was that motivation. People gave up. There are people who gave up during that journey. Said, well, NDC done, they can't come back 15-0 back to back, and they give up. But I instilled that confidence in them, that faith, saying, yes, we could do it. We could win. Yep. Right? So, no, Tessa Sincere is not Honorable Tessa Sincere. She is not in this parliament. She was not elected. All right? She's just the caretaker. My good friend Tessa Sincere. She's just the caretaker for that constituency. All right? So, and that's just somebody who put up a post there. So I am simply saying it was like that. The motivation, the vibes. You had to come with a vibes to make people want to do something and be in the thing. If I was just on radio every morning, I come like Lou Smith and I talk and then I go in my little corner. You think people could have been motivated like this now? I come with a vibes, a energy. Yeah, come with the thing. Over the last 10 years. 10 years, I'm still here. Thank God Almighty. And God has always been at the center of what I do. I'm not perfect. You hear me? I'm not perfect. But I knew from day one that this was my vocation. When I left NADMA, I got an offer, because remember, I had an initiative and many of the islands wanted to replicate it. I could have begun, right, getting that offer to replicate, to roll out that initiative in those islands. I could have been gone, but I did not. You hear me? I did not. I decided to do this. Some people say, well, Kem Jones, we're going to get a walk now, boy. I still stayed. I remained focused. I stayed and I volunteered my time. I got attacked left, right, and center. But I stayed the course. You hear me? I stayed the course. There were some people, they were afraid to even talk to me because they scared that what Keith Mitchell go do, what the NNP government go do to them. I stayed the course. You hear me? I remember I had some NDC people, they say, Kem Jones this, Kem Jones that, Kem Jones that. Understand it? But I stayed the course. I remained focused. I instilled confidence in the people. I told them, anything I touch will become something. You hear me? Anything I touch. You hear? And I told them, keep the faith. We go win. We go win. You hear? I said, we shall win. And some people didn't believe, but over time, we build that momentum. All right? But I'm saying to you, we have to remain focused. Do not become complacent. Because the opposition, they want what the NDC has. They want to be prime minister. They want to be ministers of government and so on. Don't become complacent at all. Your mother what? Complacency? That is why I am still out here, you know. Or else I could have just pack up and say bye. I done nothing. God, 10 years of service is enough. Think about it. How many programs do you have in Grenada on a daily basis? Promoting government, defending government, promoting the NDC, and defending the NDC. Huh? Only this one. On a daily basis. You have other programs on a Sunday, doing the liquor thing and so on. Great. Wonderful. On a Thursday, great. And they're doing a fantastic job. Kim the King, Leo Joseph, and the whole team. Right? They're doing a fantastic job. Trust me. Terry Forrester, bravo. Eddie Fedrick, you're doing that thing, you're doing your thing there, you're a fantastic job. But I'm talking about on a daily basis. Morning, night. Morning, night. Morning, night. Morning, night. All right? It's not easy, but I've stayed the course. For 10 years, there were so many people who came, some passed away, and I could see them in my face now. They became family. They become deep friends. You hear me? But I stayed the course. And I thank you for your support over the 10 years. And you believed in me because I remain sincere. I remain honest with you. And now as I move to the next level, because you know I am trying my best to raise some much needed cash to start my own radio station, right? Not forgetting the radio stations that we are on. We're continuing with them, but I want to start my own operations. So we're getting there. We're getting there. And you with me? It's not easy, but we stay in the course. All right? We stay in the course. We have the faith. We're keeping the faith. It's not easy. Don't believe it is. And I repeat that over and over because some people believe it's easy. It is not. So on the Friday, the 31st of May, so today is the 15th, 16 days from today, we're going to go down to the Trade Center and celebrate this moment. All right? But for you to be there, you must have a ticket. 50 EC for a ticket, $50 for a ticket. All right? 50 EC. And I have most of the tickets. The tickets are going pretty slow. But, you know, it's kind of expected. And I'm not even worried or perturbed about that. All right? I believe people are going to buy some tickets between now and then to come to celebrate. If you can't make it, still buy a couple of tickets as a form of appreciation. Right? Yes, I know you're praying for me. I know you love what I do. But put your money where your mouth is. Put $50, 50 EC, where your mouth is. All right? And buy a ticket. 10 years is a big deal. 50 EC. That's about 18 US. 50 EC. Yeah? So buy a ticket and come and celebrate. If you can't come, buy a couple tickets. Just buy a couple tickets as a form of appreciation. Because you can't come to the event, no matter who you are, without a ticket. So you have to have a ticket to come to the event at the Trade Center to celebrate the moment. Because there's a cost. Yeah? There's a cost involved to organize this. So the tickets, they're available. I have them. You can buy a couple as a form of appreciation. If you can't make it, you can't make it. If you could make it, I would love to have you there. See you there. All right? If you want to sponsor a couple tickets, all you need to do is to call me up or WhatsApp me on my number, 1-473-415-4817. You know my number. It's scrolling under the program there. 1-473-415-4817. You can send me a WhatsApp. You could call me. If you're overseas, you can send it via MoneyGram or Western Union. Or if you have a friend coming down, you could give them. All right? It's up to you. Or send it for your family, and they could give me. They can get the tickets. Or if you want to sponsor a couple tickets, so be it. Great. Appreciate that. If you're here in Grenada, you want a couple tickets, holler at me, call me. I'll get it to you. All right? Even if I take some time to get it to you, but I won't get it to you. You could link up somewhere and you could. Right? So to come to the event, it's 50 EC. So I would love to see you there to celebrate this moment. If you could make it. If you can't make it, so be it. But, as I said, I know around this time, a lot of folks wouldn't be here. Overseas and so on. They wouldn't be here in Grenada. Because Carnival is when they would come again. And they just went back from independence celebrations. Some will not even come this year. So if you can't come to the event, sponsor some tickets. Right? Send me a WhatsApp. Say, hey, Kembai, I want to sponsor 10 tickets. I want to sponsor 5 tickets. And I'll send you the information. You send it WhatsApp. Send you the information via WhatsApp or so on. And we keep it that way. All right? Just imagine if many people buy just 1 ticket or 2 or 3. All the tickets will go. I have a whole pile of tickets. All of them here. All right? All the tickets. A whole pile. Right here. All the tickets. They're here. All right? All of them. They're all here. They're not going anywhere yet. Because you have a lot of people who just talk. We have a lot of talkers in this place. Talk. They come and go buy and come this and like it is and get. A lot of talkers. When it comes to buying a ticket to come and celebrate, we $50. They find $50 too much. 50 EC. Too much to come. Yeah, I know a lot of people. And I know that. It's just they. And some of them, some people, they got, the little work in government and thing and, big work and their contract, whatever. But they find 50 EC for 2 tickets or 3 tickets is too much for them to just give towards the operation. So I'm saying again, if you could buy it, buy it. If you can't, so be it. But I have the tickets. They're available. It's 50 EC. So that's the last Friday or the last day in this month at the Trade Center from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's not a formal event. You could dress your short pants and your short and your simple thing. come from work, you could come and chill and celebrate. Make a little dance, make a little eat up some food and drink and, could be a nice little vibes. All right? So I want to encourage you to buy up some of the tickets. Still have them, whole pile of them, and quit the talk and buy the tickets. All right? So you can support the event. That's important. You're in a constituency, you've been there, you've been on the journey with me. And even some of the MPs, some of the ministers of government, you too should buy some tickets. All right? You too, all of you all should buy some tickets as a form of appreciation. Even if you can't make it, if you can make it, so be it. Buy some tickets. You hear me? Yep. All the MPs and them, well, I made a big audio up a while ago. All of you, buy some tickets. Buy 10 tickets. Buy 20 tickets. All right? So maybe we could call their name when they buy the tickets. So any of them buy the ticket so far? None of the MPs bought any tickets as yet. So far, none. None of them. So far. All right? None. All ministers and none so far, they ain't buy no ticket yet. So when they buy, I'll come and tell you they buy. So if between now and Friday the 31st, they ain't buy, I go tell you, well, they ain't buy. None of them ain't buy. If they buy some tickets and to give people in the constituency, go in Kempting Bar and celebrate. Right? Show appreciation. Good? So if they ain't buy, I will let you know. If they buy a ticket or 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, I will let you know. All right? And then other people, you could buy and sponsor a couple tickets and make it nice. Good? That's important. Appreciation. It's a big word, but it means something. Good? So, folks, I want to, again, thank you sincerely for being on that journey with me over the last 10 years. And let us remain focused. Do not become complacent. I have taken it on my own as a pet project to encourage you to register and to make sure that you get registered. So far, so good. That's the pet project. That's where the victory will come. You hear me? That's where the victory will come. Registration. And I will not stop, because I want to see the most honorable Deacon Mitchell win the next election bigger with a team. And I'm not stopping. I'm working towards that. You hear me? So registration is key. We have to register our family members and friends so we can win the next election big. This thing is not about talk. It's not about talk. It's action. So let us remain focused. Do not become complacent. Like we win already and we win. No. Nope. We have to continue to work. All right? Yeah, somebody telling me, he can buy those ministers and them. Yeah. So none of the ministers or MPs bought any ticket as yet. None. You hear me? So I'm saying to you again, when they buy, any one of them buy tickets, purchase tickets. Any one of them purchase tickets. All right? All these tickets. Any one of them, so much tickets. Any one of them purchase tickets. All right? Plenty of tickets. Any one of them purchase tickets, I will let you know. Okay? 50 EC. That's important. You have to buy tickets. Come and be a part of this. 10 years? Come on, man. It's a big deal. A decade of service? Come on. All right? So I want to wish you all the best. Have a wonderful day. And I wonder if I have a little wine, maybe I could drink a little wine, right? Fine? Yeah. We drink a little wine. Hold on a while. We play a little song there. And we drink a little wine as a form of celebration. Think of a little wine there.
Now the election back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say. Let us forget spites and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah, remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country, we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance.
Right. Yes, so that's Zélie there. You saw a picture with her when she was very, very small in the studio. Now you're seeing a picture, well, a real live with her in the studio. All right. There's no school today. You have CPEA, and I wish all the students all the best. All right. Shama Dabo John, she says, yesterday I registered. Yesterday I also buy tickets. Mission accomplished. Tickets at Shama. She said she also bought tickets. All right. Tickets. Shama said she bought tickets. Because I'm the only person selling tickets. So Shama Dabo John, you bought tickets yesterday. I did I sell any tickets yesterday? I also buy tickets. Where? I don't know. I'm the only person selling tickets. All right, Shama Dabo John. Maybe, I don't know if you bought tickets before. But yesterday I didn't sell any ticket yesterday. All right, Shama. So I don't know. Maybe you bought tickets before. All right? Maybe you bought tickets before. But definitely I didn't sell no ticket yesterday. So Shama said, yes, I registered yesterday and I also buy tickets. Mission accomplished. So maybe you bought tickets before. Right? Maybe you bought tickets before. Maybe you bought tickets before. But I don't know. Tell me, Shama, when you bought the tickets. That would be nice. All right? Tell me. So a little wine, saying thanks and expressing appreciation to the people who continue to support what I do in many, many ways. You have become family. You have been there genuinely on that journey with me over the many years. I want to express my appreciation to you. And, it goes. It's a vibes. I love you. I appreciate you for what you have done over the many, many years. Thank you for being there. All right. I see Gordon John trying to call me there. Hey, Gordon.
I couldn't get to this morning to wish you happy anniversary.
Well, I'm still on the program, eh?
Oh, you still?
Yeah. You can go ahead. You're live,
Yes.
Go ahead.
Well, I wanted to say, man, had it been for Kit Mitchell, we would have you. So in the end, he did a good job, man.
Yeah.
We have a man like you. We can go wrong.
Yes.
I listen to you all the time. I'm glad with the contribution made towards, a kind of intelligence unit in the Grenada police force to have people, get intelligence to deal with the gun situation. So that was a very, very good thing you did on Monday. I listened to you on Monday.
Yes.
So keep up the good work, man.
Plenty love.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, man.
Great.
Okay.
That's my good friend Gordon John. All right. So the ticket is 50 EC. So when you come, you have to buy your food and you have to buy your drinks. Yeah. So it's not inclusive. Someone is asking if the ticket is inclusive. No. Does the ticket inclusive of food and drinks? No. So you're not getting any free food and you're not getting any free drink. You have to come and buy it. You have to buy your drinks and buy your food. All right. Good. So the ticket is only for access to get to the event. Good. You have to play a little music and the vibes, the place, you have to rent it, and that kind of thing. But the food, you got to buy your food and you have to buy your drinks. So my good friend there who asked, John Good, I don't know, Goodin or John. No, you have to buy it. No free drinks and no free food. You have to come and buy. So you're buying the ticket. If you can't come, appreciation and so on. If you can't buy, so be it. Right? Then you're just not able to come. But you have to buy your ticket to come. So I know you received my tickets donation. Yes, Hazel. Good. Well done. Yeah. So there are some people who donated tickets and so on, sponsored tickets and so on. All great. All right. All great. Nice. Plenty love and support. But we have the majority of tickets that are here. So I want to encourage you to, buy some tickets. If you can't make it, so be it. But it's a good vibes. And I love you. I appreciate you. And I'll be back tonight. Yeah, Keme, we took the photo on Friday I gave you. Yes. Oh, beautiful. All right, good. So that's Shoma, that's your correct name. Yes, you're correct. Shoma, you're right. Yes. So Shoma, yes, you did. You got registered. And Shoma, you bought the tickets on Friday gone. Yes, you bought 5. And you gave me a 20 US for my kids. I remember. Shoma, big up your whole self. I didn't realize you were a Dabo. Right? So from Victoria up there, Shoma, Dabo, John. Big up your whole self. Shoma. It's a nice lady. You once worked in the Ministry of Finance, I think. Somewhere there. You ain't easy to, Shoma. Shoma is a nice, and she got registered. And there are people who are constantly registering. That is what we want. Register. Registration is key. That's key. Registration is key. So I want to urge you to register constantly because we need to reach the 3,000, 4,000 mark. We need to get at least 3,000 to 4,000 people register for the next election. And we get in there, right? We passed 1,000 already, but we have to work harder to get more people registered. So by the time election, we would have about 3,000 to 4,000 people registered in the different constituencies. All right? So our people here, the base and everybody else will vote, but you will also be voting. So it's important. That's a pet project that I've taken on, and I really love it, right? Continue registering. All right? So Shoma, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I just wanted to know. See, sometimes your correct name. I know a lot of Shomas, but the correct name, when I say the Dabo, they say, but them Dabos, Pele, you're a Dabo too. All right? Yeah. You family with Pele Dabo, Victoria. All right. So folks, I'll be with you. The death and birth certificate office closed today until Friday, guys. Right. Yeah, so all you need is your birth certificate or a passport, a Grenadian passport, once it's not expired, to register and be a part of this whole process. Good? So take good care, man. I'll be back with you tonight to continue that journey. All right? 10 years.